Over the course of 3 movies, we will be looking at Covid-19. In movie 1, we examine the virus and the cells that make up our body. In movie 2, we will see how the virus invades our cells and makes us unwell. And movie 3, we will show how our cells can fight back. But a word of caution, science is always learning. There are things we still do not know about the virus, but we have a good idea and we are finding out new things every day. However, as we learn more, some of these details in this video may change. Always question things, always check the facts. In the first movie, we were introduced to the COVID virus and the human cell. We will now see what happens when the virus invades the cell. If we take a close look at how the virus enters our cells, we can see that the protein particles that stick out of the virus can click into protein particles that stick out of the human cell. It is a bit like the virus particles are a key that fit into the cell's particles that are a lock. This allows the virus to unlock the cell and it can get into the cell's cytoplasm. To see what happens next, we need to use our Lego magnifier. Remember in the first movie we saw inside the cell and it was making the molecules it needed using the RNA genetic instructions it got from the nucleus. Well, the virus particle well inside the cell takes out its own genetic RNA material and using one of its special proteins it hijacks the cell and replaces the cell's RNA material with its own RNA material, and it starts making new molecules to make more virus particles. It stops the cell from doing its proper work and uses all the cell's energy to make more and more virus particles. Eventually the cell gets run down and can no longer work. The new virus particles leave the cell. Some invade more cells, while others leave our body in water particles that are ejected when we sneeze or cough. The particles fly through the air, and if someone else is close enough, they might land on that person. And if that person touches their face with a dirty hand, the virus might get into them. The COVID virus can affect lung cells, and this can affect our ability to breathe properly and will make us ill. And that is how something so small can make us so sick. And this is why it's important to keep your distance from people while the virus is active. Now you know how the COVID virus makes us sick. In the third and final movie, we will see how the body's immune system can fight back at the virus.